Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Serein and my channel is called Dress Yourself Happy. Today is Makeup Bag week number 17. Makeup Bag Mondays is basically where I rotate my makeup collection. I pick out some new products to test out for a full 7 days. Come back each week to share with you guys swatches and in-depth reviews on whether or not I like the product after 7 days, or if I think it needs to be purged from my collection, or if I'm going to keep it around because I spent a lot of money. I give you my full in-depth thoughts after using products for a week essentially, and it helps me rotate my ever-growing makeup collection. If you want to see what I thought of last week's stuff, including this really expensive Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette and some highlighters I forgot to talk about in a previous Makeup Bag Monday because I was moving and packed these, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just start. Let's do some old business. These Makeup Forever highlights, and I love them. There's nothing to say other than I absolutely love them. I'm wearing this one today, which is in 02. It's a little bit more of a golden highlight, and then there's 01, which is a little bit more of an iridescent, kind of like unicorn highlight. Both are really, really beautiful. I personally like the 02 a little bit more since I have a bit of like a medium undertone, medium olivey undertone. So really enjoy these. They're really pigmented. Samantha actually says she likes to use it with a damp beauty blender. So that probably gives you that really wet look. Actually, you know what? Why did I not try it with the damp beauty blender? But I'm going to grab it right now. Why did she even use a damp beauty blender? Oh, yeah. I get it now. It just looks like it's like coming from in your skin. So I like that. Definitely you can use it wet or dry. I really like these. Not much else to say other than I really like them. They're what I expect from Makeup Forever, which is high quality, high performance, beautiful products, and these don't disappoint. Moving into new business. The first thing, let's just dive right in. This Natasha Denona Star Palette. This is a $170 eyeshadow palette. I did buy it during the Sephora VIB sale. I talked about it. Hubs was sitting in the background when I mentioned how much it was, and was sometimes I shouldn't film when he's in earshot. After using it for a week, I have to say, I don't know if it's worth $170. I really don't. It's pretty. It's really, really pretty. The eyeshadows are really pigmented. They're really quality shadows. I did wear them for a week. I created a bunch of different eye looks. I'm wearing it today again. I just don't know that it's worth $170. Here's my issue. If you look at this palette, immediately, I don't have an Oliver base shade, which I need when I use my eyeshadow primer or when I use concealer to cover my veiny eyelids. My eyelids are not perfect. They're very, very ugly. So I have to use an eyeshadow primer or concealer to just kind of like give myself a blank slate. So if I do that, things are creamy and I need to set it. And so this whole week, even though I was supposed to just use this palette, I had to pull out my Makeup Geek palette and use this shadow, Vanilla Bean, to set the cream product or my eyeshadow base or my concealer or whatever it was to set my eyes before I could even go in with these. So for $170, I understand that this isn't supposed to be like your all-in-one palette. This is a very like specifically glittery and shimmery and then some mattes in there to give you some different looks. But why would you not throw in a base eyeshadow? Like this is not light enough for me. This might be light enough for someone else, but it's not light enough for me. I need more. In terms of quality and consistency of pigmentation, I think it's a very good palette. In terms of color options, I really love the gold shimmers. Like you barely touch them and they're really, really beautiful and very, very pigmented. If you love Natasha Denona, you'll be fine. If you love luxury and you love spending money, you'll be fine. If you have been dying to get your hands on this palette and it's like your only thing on your wish list this Christmas, but you can't afford it, I have to be honest, you're gonna be okay. You don't need it. You really don't need this palette. It's a really beautiful palette to have. Am I going to continue to use it? Yes. Am I going to play with it? Yes, because I spent the money on it. I think for $100, get the Marc Jacobs Style Icon Shadow, this one. If you want a luxurious eyeshadow palette, get the Marc Jacobs one that is out right now. This is $100. This is $170. I use this more than I use this. This gives me more options and more looks than this. I don't hate it, I just don't think it's worth the money. It is very pretty though. I was really excited when I moved in here because I have windows like lining this whole entire room. There's a couple issues with that. I'm off of a major street, so I'm pretty sure the traffic noise level is going to be out of control. I am using a different mic, so hopefully that will counteract it, but thing number 2, it gets so freaking hot in here during the day, and it's freaking cold at night. Why? I'm tired. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I love my new place. It's beautiful. It's in a beautiful location. It's so convenient. But I'm really worried about filming situation. I'm really worried that I'm going to be sweaty or freezing as I film. I'm really worried you guys are going to be not able to hear me. Moving on. I really like the Brow Gal by Tonya Crooks Convertible Brow in 01. This is a wet, dry brow powder. I've been using it wet and I love it. It really is so fun to use. I can get a really dark, like crisp line, and then I can go with the dry product and go in and like fill it in, but it gives me dimension, it gives me flexibility, it gives me that really clear, crisp definition, because it's like using an eyeliner but not as harsh on your brows. Really, really love it. My only thing is I wish that the shadows were a little bit more light. This is for dark hair, and I have dark hair, but I need a shadow that's a little bit lighter, a little bit more taupey, and then it would be perfect. Let's talk about a product that I hated. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline Noir Mascara. I hate this mascara. This mascara sucks. The wand doesn't do anything for my baby lashes. I have short, straight, thin lashes, and this doesn't do anything for me. The formulation is really dry and it's like crispy and it flakes off. I don't know what's going on because I normally really like L'Oreal mascaras. L'Oreal Original Voluminous Carbon Black one is awesome. This one? Oh, I also like their telescopic one. This one? No. Really enjoyed my PUR Cosmetics Disappearing Ink Concealer. This reminds me a lot of my Tarte Shape Tape, but not as drying. I know a lot of people were complaining who have super dry under eyes that this is a little too dry for them. This, it gives you beautiful coverage, beautiful pigmentation. It blends really nicely like a serum, but it sets and it doesn't go anywhere once you set it, and it's not as drying as the Tarte Shape Tape. So highly encourage you guys to check this one out if you have issues with the Tarte Shape Tape. I forgot about it and I'm so happy I have it back in my collection. Not back in my collection, back in my rotation. Next up is a blush duo from Natasha Denona, and I really love this blush duo. It's really beautiful. I got it in the summertime or spring, summertime, and it's really a spring, summer shade for me, but I love the pigmentation. It's very pigmented, but really easy to blend out, and I like mixing both shades on my cheeks. So if you guys are looking for a really pigment blendable blush and you want a duo, check out the Natasha Denona ones on Beautylish. Really enjoy these. Probably save it for springtime though, because it is very much a peachy coral shade for me for the springtime. Love this highlight from OFRA. It is their holiday highlight, and I believe you can only get it in the holiday kit. I do have 30% off for all OFRA Cosmetics purchases. Just use my first name, Serein, 30 for 30% off. It is an affiliate code, but you get 30% off. This is in the shade Blissful. This I'm wearing on the inner corners of my eye. I really love it. It's really pretty. It's like a champagne toast. I really love OFRA highlights. I don't know why people don't talk about them more. I love, love, love the OFRA highlights. They're really pigmented, really creamy, and they blend out really nicely on my skin. Even though I have dry skin, it looks really good, but it also lasts a long time when I'm sweating, so I really like it. nothing else to say other than get your hands on this one because it is, I believe, only in the holiday set. Okay, so that is wrapping up everything from last week. Let's talk about what I'm going to be playing with for this upcoming week. So for me, because I pre-film these a week before usually, so I'm not going to be wearing as much makeup because it is a holiday weekend for me and I want to do less is more but also really put together. So I'm going to be testing out the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular CC Cream for a full week. I did a first impression tester Tuesday of this last week, which I'll link in the description box, but I really enjoyed this for like a no makeup look. I got a couple questions asking me, because I did say this is like my all-in-one in a CC, if I wear SPF with this. Now, you have to make the decision on your own, and you have to decide how susceptible you are to sun damage. I live in LA, it's very sunny out here, but I spend a lot of time inside and I go outside occasionally, but I don't go outside in the bright sun and it is fall. So SPF 30, a mineral SPF 30 is what I recommend for every single day use. And this has a physical SPF that's a mineral of SPF 30, and I wear quite a bit of it. So for me, I think that's enough for every single day. Now, if I'm gonna go out for a walk later in the afternoon, I will apply Color Science Broad Spectrum SPF 50. It's a physical SPF. This is not a color, this is a physical SPF. It's in a powder form. If I was going to be outside or if it was the summertime, I would not recommend just wearing this. I'm gonna test this out, and for me, currently in my living situation, this would be my every single day all-in-one go-to tint, color corrector, and SPF. Next up, I'm going to be testing out the Juice Beauty mascara. Now, I used this in the tester Tuesday and it wore all day. I didn't do anything crazy, but I was also wearing falsies. So for days I'm not wearing falsies, I'm going to test this out and see how it wears in terms of like curl and lengthening and volumizing. I've been using this already, but I really love it and I want to try it out as like my only concealer for a full week. And this is the Onomie Bright Concealer Elixir. This is super thin. It's a serum-y treatment concealer, so it color corrects and also treats your skin. And I've been liking it so far, but I want to see, because, you know, like right now I'm not wearing that. Right now I'm wearing this, the PUR Cosmetics one, because I'm filming. So I want to see what it looks like if I'm filming, if I'm just, you know, for a full week. Test the shiz out for a week. Finally, I'm going to be playing with the Estee Edit Metallishadow cream and powders. So these are really beautiful. I've worn one of them before, and basically what I did was I applied the cream all over my lid, and then I applied the powder over top of it for a little dimension, and then I'll go in and kind of blend out the crease. But since I'm keeping everything very simple, I want to keep my eyes a little bit smokier, but also really easy to use. And maybe not all of the shades, but I'll definitely be playing with these to let you guys know how they wear, how fun they are or not fun they are, you know, things like that. And to go along with that, I am going to be throwing in my Makeup Geek palette that my friend Samantha helped me pick out. Basically, I own like a ton of Makeup Geek shadows, but I'm the type of person that needs everything to be in a palette for me, because when I just see everything, I get overwhelmed and like I just can't do it and then I don't touch it. So Samantha, if you guys don't know who Samantha is, she has a YouTube channel. It's called Make It Up with Samantha. We did a mask collaboration, tried out the Dr. Brandt Magnetite mask on my channel, and then we used Relax and Lift on her channel, so you guys can check out those videos. But she came over to my house and she basically was like, let me just sort this out for you. Which shades do you actually need for every day? So she made me my everyday palette using my makeup collection of Makeup Geek shadows. So I'm going to throw this in because this is going to be good for like my brow bone, and then just in case I needed to blend anything out with these, because these are very dramatic, and I'll need a little crease blending out situation. So just going to throw that in there and see how Samantha did. Did she really make me my everyday palette, or didn't she? Okay guys, so that is everything for what I'll be testing out for next week. If you want to see swatches of all those products and what I think about them, make sure you come back here next Monday. Also, don't forget, I upload new videos 5 days a week, every Sunday through Thursday. I have my holiday gift guide and giveaway up already, so make sure you check that out. It went up yesterday, and I have so many giveaway prizes. I think I have 14 giveaway prizes and 16 winners. Also, there's still time to enter my New in Beauty for November giveaway, and I will be doing a ton of giveaways on all of my social medias, so make sure you don't forget to follow me on my social medias, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for Tester Tuesday. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I know a couple of you guys have said that you thought you were subscribed, but you knew you subscribed, but then YouTube unsubscribed you. So if you think you're subscribed, just double check, and if you want to make sure you see all of my videos when they upload, then make sure you click that notification bell, and all of my new videos will pop up in your feed on your phone and notify you that there's a new video, which is 5 times a week. If anything, I hope my videos help to motivate you and inspire you to look and feel your best from the outside in. I know when I look and feel my best, it just helps me deal with whatever life has to throw at me, and life likes to throw stuff at us. So I hope that speaks to you. If anything, I hope my video just helped you unwind, de-stress from your day, take your mind off of whatever it was you needed to take your mind off of for a little bit. And I hope this series has really helped motivate and inspire you to rotate your own makeup and shop your stash. If it has, leave me a comment to let me know what you've rediscovered in the last few months. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow for a Tester Tuesday. Bye!